Okay. That's very good. Now you speak very clear. Okay, so you live in Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, so how was your Lunar New Year?
Hmm. I just sleeping
You
for
just
Lunar New Year.
sleeping?
Yeah, Lunar New Year.
Hmm.
I don't have some more time.
Oh, so like you spend mostly like most of your time just staying in home and relax, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
I think
this
this is a good
second.
choice. Okay, so yeah, because we have to work hard maybe all the year, so the Lunar New Year is the really good vacation or the really good nap for us to maybe improve our health after a very long hard working years. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
so thank you for turn on your mic and sharing for me today. Okay, that's
yeah.
very
Thank you.
useful as well. Okay, I
Yeah,
see. So let's ask one more person, and then we will move to our lesson today. Okay? Not I think it's a lesson, just a topic, so we can discuss. Okay? So let's ask Miss or Mr. Vân. Could you please, are you here? And could you please turn on your mic and introduce about yourself for me, please?
Yes, I'm Vâng.
Oh
Hello,
yeah.
everyone. Um, my name is Vâng, and I'm 32 years old.
Okay.
I'm from Đồng Nai.
Oh,
Right now, I am a housewife. I want to join this class to improve my English speaking skill.
oh, okay, I see. So how was your Lunar New Year? Is that good?
Uh, it was okay, I think.
It's okay. You think that? So, what did you do in the Lunar New Year?
I travel to the countryside and
Mm, okay.
go I I go sightseeing
You're
to
sightseeing.
some nearby town.
Oh, okay, very good. Very good choice of word. You said that you go sightseeing. Okay, very good. So yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, so thank you for all of you guys for sharing and introducing about yourself for me. Okay, so let's move to the maybe the main part today. It's about the our main topic today. And today we will gonna talk or discuss about the socializing. Okay, so just wait a minute so I can say screen for you guys. Okay. Okay. All right. So first of all, let's move to the main topic today. And today's so first of all, just welcome all of you guys. So for who will attend the class late, and today we were gonna have a topic, the clubhouse topic about the socializing. So we just let's discuss about this problem, okay? So like today, the main topic today is socializing, okay? So basically, socialize is a very maybe important skill you must have when you want to survive on maybe your daily life, or maybe you interact with the other person or your business partner. So this is our main topic today, socializing. Okay, so first of all, let's have a little bit warm up question for you. So when you are a new employee, so what do you usually do or say to get to know your colleagues or co-workers? So anyone have any ideas? Please raise your hand. If no one raised hand, I can choose maybe a random person. So just be confident and say what is in your head. So to be honest, when you are to like for example, when you are a new employee, so what do you usually do, or you always say to get to know your colleague or your coworker? So let's tell me. Okay, so if everyone know or want to say, just raise your hand so I can know. Okay, so Miss Vân, please. So what do you think we should say when we maybe meet a new employer?
I think we should say nice to meet you or pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Okay, this is very good. This is a very good answer. Okay, so nice to meet you, and maybe it's a pleasure to meet you. It's a very common greeting way to say when you meet a new coworker. So, but in my opinion, this is a very good. But I have maybe more maybe formal way to say. So you can try to say that it is a great connecting with you. So basically, it's not wrong when you say it's nice to meet you or it's a pleasure to meet you. So I just want maybe you guys to know more way to maybe welcome people in English. So I will write it in the chat. Okay. So it is a great connection. It's a great connection to meet you. Okay, with you. Okay, so when you say that, I think that the maybe the listener will feel more cozy, and maybe this can break the ice and maybe remove the distance between you two. Okay, but it's still good. It's still a good answer. Okay, so thank you, Miss Van. And so the second question. So for example, what do you say when you meet your business partner? So maybe for instance, I am your business partner. So what will you say to me when we first meet? So everyone have any ideas? Please raise your hand or want to talk? Just raise your hand, okay? So I will repeat the question again, okay? So what do you say when you meet your business partner in English? Okay, so Mr. Tang, could you tell me that, in your opinion, what would you say?
Yes, for the first time when we meet the business partner, we could say, "Nice to meet you. My name is Tang, and nice to meet you." And in this case, I take him from the I take him from the hotel or the how to say is sân bay. I just forgot.
Sân bay is an airport.
Airport, yes, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, it's okay. You don't need to be sorry. Okay, okay, just keep going.
Yeah, I could ask him about the time on plane, like how is your flight, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Welcome
So
to Vietnam, something like that. Yes, it
oh,
depend on the situation. We could say something to the partner when the first meet. Yes.
okay, I see. This is a very useful answer as well. I see that you are a very flexible person. So, like, have you ever met a foreigner business partner before?
Yes, already. I I met so many partner who came to Vietnam and visited me. So some day I have to drive car to the airport and take my partner to the hotel. And sometimes I fly to that country to visit customer. So
Oh,
I usually talk this. Told him says that in the airport. That's the first time. Yes.
oh, okay. So you have a really good experience in maybe meeting a foreigner customer or maybe greeting people. Okay, greeting customer.
Everything.
Okay, I
Yes.
see. Oh, I see. That's a very maybe useful skill. Okay, so I'm very maybe jealous. Okay, so I will write a word for you. Okay, the airport. Okay. Okay, it means sân bay in Vietnamese. Okay.
Thank you.
Just look at it in chat and take a note when so you cannot be forget. Okay. Okay. So thank you for your sharing. So like you said, Mr. Thank said, this is a very important skill we must have. We must greeting our foreigner customer, or not should it cannot be don't need to be maybe foreigner customer. We should be nice to our people. Okay, I see. So thank you for your sharing. Okay, so let's move to the next part about the vocabulary. Okay, so let's study. Okay, so just forgot about the nine, the no nine, because it is the arrow. So I also hint it for that to you guys. Okay, so look at the first word. So how did you pronounce this word? Look at the phonetic. So anyone want to try to pronounce this word? So you don't need to be shy. So if you pronounce it incorrect, I can correct it for you. Okay, so everyone know or everyone want to try, just raise your hand. Okay, so Miss Lan, please, how do you pronounce this word?
I can pronounce this word is position.
Oh, position. Oh, okay. So yes, I can hear that very clear. But just one more should focus. Okay. So look at this comma here. Vậy thì ở đây thì chị có thể nhìn thấy cái dấu phẩy ở đây. Thì cái dấu phẩy ở đây thì chúng ta sẽ nhấn trọng âm vào cái âm đằng sau này, đó là position. Còn như chị phát âm vừa rồi thì chị đọc là position, thì như thế thì chị sẽ bị chưa đúng cái trọng âm cho lắm. Thì thế thì trọng âm của chị sẽ nhấn vào cái âm thứ ba này là cái âm shin. Đấy, thì nghe nó sẽ hơi bị gọi là kỳ một xíu. Okay, but very good pronounced, not gonna lie. Okay, so could you please explain to me what does this mean in Asian?
Vị trí ạ.
Vị trí, okay, very good, vị trí. Vậy thì khi mà ở công ty, khi mà chúng ta ở một công ty, ở một doanh nghiệp, thì chúng ta có rất là nhiều cách để hỏi về một vị trí của ai đó. Thì chúng ta có thể hỏi là what is your position, nhưng mà cũng có một cách hỏi nữa để hỏi vị trí của một người nào đó. Thì chúng ta có thể hỏi là what is your, cái này thì em sẽ type vào phần chat của Microsoft. Thì what is your responsibility at work, có nghĩa là cái trách nhiệm của bạn ở công việc là gì. Còn chúng ta cũng có thể có một vài cái cách hỏi khác nó khá là lạ một chút, đó là like what are you in charge of in your company. A company có nghĩa là chúng ta có thể hỏi một người vị trí của họ là gì, là what is your job chẳng hạn. Thì tất nhiên là cái từ what is your job nó cũng khá là phổ biến rồi. Chúng ta có thể hỏi là what is your responsibilities at work, hoặc là what are you in charge of in your company. Đấy, in charge in your company. Đấy, ở đây thì em viết thiếu chữ in, là mọi người nhớ là thêm chữ in vào, là what are you in charge of in your company. Đấy, thì sẽ có rất là nhiều cách để chúng ta hỏi cái vị trí hay là cái gọi là nghề nghiệp của một ai đó ở một công ty. Okay, so thank you Miss Lan for answering my question. Okay, so let's move to the next part. Okay, so this word. So how can you guys pronounce this word? So everyone want to try? So please raise your hand. Or no, I can choose a random person. This is a very common word, a very formal word. Okay. So let's ask Mr. Tang. How do you pronounce this word?
Occupation.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat again?
Occupation.
Occupation. Okay, very good. Okay, so what does occupation mean?
It's like your career.
Oh, it's very good. It's like your career. So you can say that it is mean công việc in Vietnamese. Okay, so like there's another word who have the similar meaning with occupation. So can you guess what is word, Mr. Tang?
It can be a job.
It can be job.
Career. And
career.
yeah.
Okay, very good.
I think it's work is the same meaning as occupation in some case.
Yes, occupation. So like very good answer. So like we will be an advanced question. Okay, so could you tell me the difference between occupation and job?
Job, I think, is the general meanings for the work.
General for
But the occupation is more specific than the job. In some case,
more
I think it's much more detailed than the job meaning.
Okay, yes, it's very good. You got the point because the difference between the occupation and job is occupation is a more formal word. Vậy thì cái từ occupation và cái từ job thì như anh Thanh vừa giải thích, đấy là cái từ job thì nó sẽ vẫn là chỉ công việc của chúng ta, nhưng mà nó có thể là nó chung chung hơn. Còn cái từ occupation thì nó sẽ gọi là chi tiết hơn. Cái này thì nó khá là đúng, nhưng mà nó còn tùy vào một số vùng hay là còn tùy vào một số cái cơ chế của công ty nữa. Có những người thì họ sẽ sử dụng cái từ job như kiểu là một cái định nghĩa chung chung, nhưng mà cũng có một người họ cũng có thể sử dụng occupation về nghĩa chung chung. Nhưng mà cái từ occupation thì khi mà chúng ta sử dụng trong văn viết, đặc biệt là trong những cái bài viết như kiểu bài thi như kiểu là chứng chỉ IELTS như kiểu IELTS academic hoặc là IELTS general chẳng hạn, thì cái từ occupation này thì nó sẽ mang nghĩa formal, nó trang trọng hơn cái từ job kia. Tất nhiên là cái từ job kia thì nó vẫn bình thường thôi, nó vẫn lịch sự thôi, nhưng mà cái từ occupation này thì nó có vẻ là nó nâng cao hơn một chút, nó formal hơn một chút. Okay, so thank you for your sharing. This is a very good answer, by the way. Okay, so let's move to the third word about this word. So how did you guys pronounce this word? So if anyone want to try, so please raise your hand so I can choose you. And if no one raised your hand, I will choose maybe another person, a random person. Okay, so anyone have any ideas how to pronounce this word? Okay, so let us maybe Miss Vân, how can you pronounce this word?
I think we pronounce this profession.
Profession. Okay, very good. Correct. So what is profession mean?
From what I remember, profession is can I say in Vietnamese first?
Yeah, of course, you should say it in Vietnamese, so you can explain in English later.
Nghề nghiệp.
Nghề nghiệp. Okay, so it's nearly correct. So I will give you a hint. Profession is a pupil, like who have a specialized skill in maybe specific field. So could you guess it in Vietnamese? What is profession mean?
Chuyên gia.
Oh yes, very good. That's right. Okay, so profession mean chuyên gia. Okay, very good. So when you are very specialized in maybe one field, or maybe you are good in one field, you can say that I am a profession in maybe technology. So profession. So just remember the difference between profession and professor. Thì cái từ professor thì nó là giáo sư, hay gọi là giáo sư tiến sĩ gì đấy. Còn professor là giáo sư, còn tiến sĩ thì sẽ là doctoral, còn professor là giáo sư, còn profession là chuyên gia. Thì cái từ này nó khá là nó khác nhau ở cái đuôi là một đuôi là ion, một cái là đuôi o. Cái từ professor thì nó sẽ như thế này. Professor thì đây sẽ là cái từ này sẽ có nghĩa là giáo sư chẳng hạn. Cái từ này thì sẽ có trong trường học rất nhiều. Okay, so thank you Miss Quý for sharing. So professional đấy là như chị gửi là professional, nó là adjective, nó là kiểu tính từ thì nó là sự chuyên nghiệp. Còn ở đây chúng ta có danh từ là profession thì nó là gọi là chuyên gia. Đấy, chẳng hạn nó là chuyên gia. Còn cái từ kia thì nó có thiên đuôi al thì nó có nghĩa là tính từ, thì nó là chỉ sự chuyên nghiệp. Thì khi mà chúng ta muốn nói là ai đấy là một người nào đấy họ rất là chuyên nghiệp thì mình có thể nói là he is a very professional person. Thì cái từ professional khi mà nó có thiên đuôi al thì nó sẽ là chỉ tính cách, nó sẽ là một tính từ để chỉ một người nào đấy. Còn khi mà nó không có đuôi al thì nó chỉ đơn giản là gọi là giáo sư không thôi, chuyên gia không thôi. Còn professor thì là đuôi or. Đấy, thỉnh thoảng em cũng hay bị nhầm cái này khi mà chúng ta nói nhanh quá. Okay, so very good. So let's move to the next one. So it is a very common one, or a very popular one. So anyone know how to pronounce this word? For me, look at the phonetic.
Sorry, teacher.
Okay, sure.
Could you help me to explain what's the difference between profession and expert? Expert, I think it's chuyên gia also.
Well, expert is maybe in my opinion, so or according to the Cambridge Dictionary, so expert is the person maybe who is very, I think is have many common things. So expert is the person who also good in one field. He is very perfect, and so does profession. But I think profession is the person who have maybe some certificate, or maybe he can be he work for a company, or he can be approved by some maybe some organization. And expert is maybe just a person who is good at something, but they do not have admitted, or they do not have maybe admire as their profession. So that's my opinion. So yeah, you are right, because this is a really maybe similar word. Okay, so the word expert is also it can be say that chuyên gia, but I think that it depend on the situation, or depend on the environment they are working. So, but I think you can use both of them. Okay, it's a very good information. Okay,
Sure.
so like in a writing, you don't want thì ví dụ như là trong một bài writing tiếng Anh chẳng hạn, hay là một luận văn bằng tiếng Anh, thì chúng ta không muốn lặp cái từ profession, và chúng ta có thể thay bằng cái từ expert cũng được, nó cũng giống nghĩa là cũng gần nhau thôi. Nhưng mà cá nhân em thì em nghĩ là profession là một cái người thì họ có nhiều certificate, hoặc là họ được gọi là công nhận, hơn là một expert. Tức là có thể là expert cũng giỏi, nhưng mà họ có thể là không có một cái tổ chức nào đấy, thực sự là họ chưa có một cái certificate nào đấy, thì có thể đấy là khác nhau giữa expert và profession. Thì expert cũng có nghĩa là chuyên gia, expert. Okay, so very good. Okay, so let's move to the fourth. So how can you pronounce this word? So if you wanna know, just raise your hand. So I will be asked. Mr. Đoàn Minh Đức, are you here? Okay, so maybe he's not here. So let's ask maybe Đức. So are you here? Can you turn on your mic and pronounce this word for me?
Yes. Yes. Staff.
Staff. Okay, very good. Okay, so the second way you pronounce is good. Okay, so just remember staff. Thì cái từ này thì nó sẽ có cái âm này là cái âm a bẹt, thì chúng ta sẽ phải miệng chúng ta sẽ hơi rộng ra một tí, thì chúng ta sẽ và nhớ có cái âm phờ và âm cuối, thì chúng ta không được bỏ lỡ cái ending sound như staff, nhưng mà như lần thứ hai anh đọc là đúng rồi. Okay, so could you please explain to me what is staff meaning?
Staff is like the feminine with employee.
Employee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does this mean in Vietnamese?
Nhân viên.
Nhân viên. Okay, very good. So you said that staff and had a similar meaning with employee. So could you tell me the difference between staff and employee? This may be a very tough one.
Yes. In my opinion,
yes.
Staff, it means I think already low level, it means not low level, but like office or some employee more general. It means employee can be leader of team or manage something like that. But staff, I think it mean maybe work for office. But
Okay.
yeah, can be. I don't know exactly about this, but employee can be say normally manager. We can say staff or not. I don't know, but employee I think can be manager.
Employee can be manager. Well, you got a point. But so how about worker? What is the difference between employee and worker?
Ah,
It's a
normally,
little bit tough question, right?
yeah, I think so. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah. Um, uh, as I if I write, I think worker it means some people work with some physical
Oh
action.
yes, right.
Yes, we staff maybe office in office work for office. Maybe not sure.
Okay, sure. I think you got a point. So, like in my opinion, I think that the difference between staff, worker, and employee. So, like I totally agree with you about the worker. So, the worker is the person who's their particular job to
Mm.
earn money, but
Mm.
they are not work for maybe that organization. They are not the person who work for money or maybe had a contract to personally perform services for another party. So basically, worker is not a part of an organization. He is just work for maybe for the contract. Okay. So and about the staff and employee. So like to be honest, staff and employee doesn't have any thing that's different. But the staff, when you said the staff is referred to a group, and the employee is referred to the single person, and the staff is a group of people who
Mm.
work for an organization or business, and an
Mhm.
employee is just a person who work
Mm.
for another in return for financial or other compensation.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
Vậy
thank
thì
you.
ok, vậy thì đơn giản hơn thì worker và staff và employee thì có một sự khác nhau như thế này. Thì worker thì là một cái người mà họ chỉ đơn giản là họ làm những cái công việc như kiểu tay chân như anh nói thì nó rất là chính xác. Nhưng mà worker cũng có thể hỏi là những cái người như kiểu là cộng tác viên, họ không thực sự làm cho một cái tổ chức nào đấy, họ chỉ làm việc dựa trên hợp đồng thôi. Họ không được tính là một người nhân viên chính thức của tổ chức, họ chỉ làm việc cho hợp đồng, và khi nào mà hết hợp đồng thì họ xong thì họ chỉ đơn giản là họ biến mất đấy, kiểu vậy. Thì đấy là worker thì giống như kiểu là cộng tác viên, hay gọi là những cái người mà họ làm việc như kiểu là làm việc những cái việc mà ăn lương theo giờ chẳng hạn, thì có thể họ gọi họ là worker. Còn staff thì nó sẽ tượng trưng như kiểu là một cái group, một cái nhóm người làm việc cho một cái tổ chức nào đấy. Thì staff nó sẽ giống như kiểu là một cái nhóm người hơn, và một cái nhóm người bao gồm staff thì có thể bao gồm cả worker hoặc là cả employee. Thì cái staff nó là một cái từ rất là chung chung. Thì ví dụ như kiểu là khi chúng ta đến một cái nhà hàng chẳng hạn, hay là chúng ta đến một cái công ty nào đấy mà chúng ta muốn gọi cái nhân viên, thì chúng ta gọi là could you maybe call the staff for me. Đấy, thì staff nó bao gồm cả worker lẫn employee. Đấy, nhưng mà staff thì nó sẽ chỉ như kiểu là một group, còn employee thì sẽ là một người sẽ làm việc cho một cái tổ chức nào đấy theo dạng là chính thức, và gọi là như kiểu là làm công ăn lương luôn. Và họ sẽ thường là sẽ có một hợp đồng, có được hưởng những cái quyền lợi như kiểu là bảo hiểm y tế, hoặc là những cái quyền lợi gì đấy của công ty, thì những người đấy sẽ gọi là employee. Còn worker thì giống như kiểu là những cái bạn mà sinh viên, bạn ấy làm part time chẳng hạn, thì bạn ấy có thể consider là worker đấy chẳng hạn. Thì đấy là cái sự khác nhau giữa staff, worker và employee. Đấy, nó khá là gọi là tough một tí, nó khá là phức tạp một tí. Okay, so but just thank you for answering my question and very useful information as well. So let's move to the next. Okay, let's move to the next word. Okay, so like employee. So because you already pronounced it, so I will not have to. Will not force you guys to say it again. Okay, so this word is can be pronounced employee. Okay, just remember this ending sound because it had a two e in the last. So you must maybe lengthen your E. Đấy. Thì chúng ta có hai cái chữ E ở cuối, thế nên là mọi người có thể kéo dài cái chữ E ra một chút. Đấy. Là employee. Đấy. Thì employee nó cũng có nghĩa là nhân viên thôi. Staff và employee thì đều là nhân viên, nhưng mà staff thì sẽ bao gồm cả employee và worker, tức là sẽ bao gồm cả những người mà làm việc part time và những người mà làm việc là full time. Đấy, thì chúng ta có thể coi như thế cho nó dễ hiểu. Đó là employee là những người mà làm việc full time và những người được hưởng quyền lợi và chế độ của công ty đặt ra. Còn worker thì chỉ đơn giản là những người họ làm việc part time thôi, và họ sẽ chỉ làm việc để lấy tiền, làm theo giờ chẳng hạn, và họ sẽ không có một chút gì đấy gọi là quyền lợi từ công ty đấy cả. Okay, so this is the difference. So let's move to the sixth. This word is very easy one. So how can you pronounce this word? Anyone have any ideas? Please raise your hand. So let's ask Miss Quý Trần. So how can you pronounce this word? Okay, are you here? Okay, so maybe you are not here. So let's ask another person. So Jenny Lee, how can you pronounce this word? The sixth word. How can you pronounce this word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Company.
A company. Okay, good. So what is company mean? Okay. So first of all, just remember on the word thread. Okay. So just first maybe gọi là chúng ta sẽ phát âm, chúng ta sẽ nhấn mạnh một chút vào cái phần này một chút. Chúng ta sẽ đọc cái từ này rõ hơn một chút. Company thì ở đây là cái âm này thì em hay gọi là âm e lộn ngược, thì âm này thực chất là âm ơ, thì chúng ta sẽ đọc là company. Okay, so Miss Jenny, can you try again?
Yes, company.
Okay, that is more perfect. Okay, so what does company mean?
Company is công ty.
So do you know another word who have the similar meaning with company in Vietnamese?
Organization.
Another word?
Like
you can see in the knife, the agency, right?
Yes.
And another word. So you can
Firm.
say firm. Yes, very good. Firm. Okay, so you also said that, so I will skip to that word. Okay, so this word is pronounced, thì cái âm này sẽ là âm ơ, và chúng ta sẽ kéo dài một chút, vì chữ y khi mà chữ y và chữ r nó ghép lại với nhau trong tiếng Anh thì nó sẽ đọc gần giống như là âm ơ, thì từ này chúng ta sẽ đọc là firm. Đấy, thì đây là âm ơ kéo dài, firm. Okay, thì cũng đều là công ty. So could you tell me the difference between company, firm and agency? Đều là công ty. So what is the difference between firm, agency and company? Could you tell me, Miss Jenny Lee?
I think agencies is that's the same. Agency will I should say provide a service. Yes.
Provide a service.
Yes.
You got a point. So how about firm and how about company?
Firm is em tiếp xúc từ này á thầy.
A little bit tough one. Thực ra là cái từ firm này có nghĩa là công ty, nhưng mà ba cái từ này thì mặt bằng chung thì nó cũng khá là giống nhau. Về mặt tiếng Việt thì nó khá là giống nhau, còn về tiếng Anh thì nó khá là khác nhau một chút. So okay, let me explain in my point of view for you guys. Okay, so cái từ này thì thực ra là em cũng không cam đoan là em có chính xác được cái gọi là cái định nghĩa của những cái từ này không, nhưng mà theo như những gì mà em biết và em đã tìm hiểu được thì cái company, firm và agency, company thì giống như kiểu là một công ty, họ bán ra một sản phẩm nào đấy hoặc là họ cung cấp một loại dịch vụ nào đấy thì mà bán để lấy lời thì sẽ là company. Còn firm thì cũng sẽ là công ty thôi, nhưng mà nó sẽ thuộc dạng mô hình nó nhỏ hơn một tí, giống như kiểu là một công ty gia đình chẳng hạn, hoặc là một công ty gì đấy khá là bé thì sẽ gọi là firm. Firm thì thường sẽ là chỉ một mô hình công ty hay là doanh nghiệp, nó sẽ có khá là ít gọi là hội đồng quản trị hay là thành viên chẳng hạn. Và cái từ firm này thì nó sẽ thường chỉ những cái công ty nó liên quan, nó khá là nhỏ và liên quan đến vấn đề pháp lý, thì chúng ta sẽ sử dụng cái từ firm chẳng hạn, ví dụ như kiểu là law firm chẳng hạn, là những cái công ty mà họ cung cấp những cái dịch vụ hay là những cái service về pháp lý chẳng hạn, thì người ta sẽ có xu hướng dùng cái từ này, cái từ firm này hơn. Còn agency thì cái từ agency này nó khá là phổ biến trong cái lĩnh vực marketing. Thì cái lĩnh vực marketing mọi người sẽ thấy họ sẽ sử dụng rất là nhiều những cái kiểu như kiểu là agency chẳng hạn, là giống như kiểu là ta sắp thuê agency để marketing cho công ty ta chẳng hạn. Thì agency nó cũng là công ty, nhưng mà cái công ty này nó sẽ chuyên môn về một cái gì đấy nhất định, tức là nó sẽ chỉ làm về cái đấy thôi, thì nó sẽ gọi là agency. Đấy. Nó khá là khác, nó khá là phức tạp. Đó là một cái công ty hoặc là một tổ chức, và thường thì cái công ty đấy nó chỉ cung cấp một loại dịch vụ nhất định thôi. Và trong trường hợp đại diện cho công ty khác, giống như kiểu là đại lý ấy, chẳng hạn, ví dụ như kiểu một cái đại lý gì đấy thì chúng ta có thể gọi họ là agency chẳng hạn. Đấy. Còn cái từ firm thì nó giống như kiểu là một cái công ty và tổ chức thương mại hoạt động kinh doanh, nó như công ty, nhà máy và cửa hàng, nhưng mà cái này thì nó khá là chung. Thì cái từ firm này thì theo như em tìm hiểu thêm, hay là cái thì firm thì chúng ta sẽ sử dụng để chỉ những cái công ty mà có vấn đề pháp lý chẳng hạn, ví dụ như kiểu là firm thì sẽ chỉ những công ty liên quan đến luật chẳng hạn, hay là tố tụng hình sự các thứ, thì sẽ là firm. Còn về company thì sẽ là một cái tổ chức, nó cũng sẽ company thì cái basic thì gọi là cái nền của nó thì chính là một cái organization, và nó sẽ tạo ra lợi nhuận từ việc sản xuất và bán các sản phẩm hay là dịch vụ. Thì tức là company sẽ là một cái nơi mà nó trực tiếp sản xuất luôn, và nó sẽ trực tiếp sản xuất và trực tiếp bán các sản phẩm và các dịch vụ ấy luôn, chứ nó không cần phải qua một đại lý trung gian nào cả. Thì đấy là khác biệt giữa company, agency và firm. Đấy. Thì agency sẽ giống như kiểu một công ty và tổ chức cung cấp một loại dịch vụ nhất định, cung cấp chứ không phải là sản xuất. Nó giống như kiểu là một cái middleman chẳng hạn, một cái người trung gian. Đấy. Và firm thì sẽ giống như kiểu là một cái công ty, tổ chức thương mại hoạt động, cũng là hoạt động kinh doanh thôi, nhưng mà sẽ liên quan một chút đến pháp lý nhiều hơn. Right. Okay. So this is the difference between company and firm and agency. It has a really similar meaning in Vietnamese, but it has different meaning in English. Okay. So just remember to not maybe use this wrong in English. Okay, because company and agency is the very two different one. Okay, company is the thing, is the organization who provide the services and also sell the services, and agency is just the thing who sell the services and it did not provide. So just remember. Okay, so about the eighth one. Okay, so this is a very maybe a common one. So how do you pronounce this word?
Me?
Lee?
Me?
Yes,
Yes. Enterprise.
Enterprise, very good. So what enterprise mean?
Enterprise is just price. That is cái việc kinh doanh nè. Yes. Is
Okay, so enterprise. So enterprise has many meaning. It has two main meaning. So you can say enterprise is a company. It's not wrong, but it has another meaning. So enterprise, like in here, it said that in enterprise is also a xí nghiệp or a doanh nghiệp, but enterprise can have a different meaning. It mean like tinh thần khởi nghiệp. Okay, so basically like enterprise, you can say that enterprise is a company. It is not wrong, but enterprise has another meaning. That means that in Vietnamese we call that tinh thần khởi nghiệp. Okay, so when a person who start their own business, we can call he is, or we can call her, is the entrepreneur. Okay, so I will wrote the word for you guys in the chat. Okay, từ là nhà khởi nghiệp. Cái từ entrepreneur, cái gì nhỉ? Entrepreneur là nhà khởi nghiệp, còn cái từ enterprise mọi người cũng có thể là doanh nghiệp cũng được, hoặc cũng có thể chúng ta sử dụng từ này có nghĩa là tinh thần khởi nghiệp. Đấy, cái từ này thì là một cái từ nó khá là nổi tiếng ở cái quốc gia giống như quốc gia Israel chẳng hạn, là cái quốc gia có người Do Thái, thì nó là một cái quốc gia gọi là quốc gia khởi nghiệp chẳng hạn. Đấy, doanh nghiệp và tinh thần khởi nghiệp thì em cũng đã những cái từ mà hôm nay mọi người thắc mắc, hoặc là những cái từ mà nó khá là đặc biệt mà em muốn mọi người lưu ý, thì em cũng đã đều type ra ở phần chat, ở phần Microsoft rồi. Thế thì mọi người nào mà chưa rõ thì có thể nhìn qua ở cái bảng chat ở Microsoft để ghi lại những cái từ mà mọi người cảm thấy là chưa biết và những cái từ đặc biệt. Okay, so thank you for you guys for maybe thank you for all of your cooperation. So let's review a little bit. So Mr. Thanh, can you please tell me the difference between the company, firm, and agency?
Company, firm, and agency has some difference. Company is basically an organization.
That's very good.
It makes the product, manufacturer, and sell or provide service. I think it's a general meaning. But firm is normally is provide some like some service like law firm. In my from my point of view, a firm is a very big brand name, a company with very big brand names such as Toyota or Nissan or automotive. They use the firm. They do not. They don't use the company or enterprise or agency. Very big brand names with producing some part or some finished product. They call firm. Yes, and the agency normally means like distributor with resale something. Just a resale.
Very good. That's called agency.
Yes, they call agency. Yes, very specific business like a distributor. Yes.
Well, I think you have a point. Maybe yes, I think you're right, because the firm is maybe a very big company which have many branches. Okay, I once seen this word before, but to be honest, I think I don't have enough knowledge in business like you. So yes, you're right, because firm is basically oh, I remember it. Okay, so firm is basically a very
I'm not so sure when you give me information about the different three words, new words, but from when I was some technical book and some very famous production system like Toyota TPS, Toyota production system, and in the English book I said the company.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Yes, business book before. It is a financial economic book, which is wrote by John Slavian. So it said that they also use the word firm. So basically, in economic, they also use the word firm more than a company, right? Because like you have read in the book. So I think that firm can be because they like to use, they prefer to use the word firm more than the company, because the firm is maybe a company, very big company. We have many branches, but the firm is maybe this is more about law.
Yeah, in Vietnam, we usually translate in Vietnamese hãng.
Yes, hãng. Okay, very good. Yes, and Okay, yeah, I can see. And so they also usually use the word firm in some law, maybe restriction, kind of that.
Yeah.
So yes, you got a point. I think we both got the point. So okay, thank you for your sharing. Okay, so firm is a very big company, so we can call it hang. Okay, so I really don't understand that why they put the what the maybe really similar meaning in here, but just remember firm is hang. Okay, very good. So thank you for sharing. Okay, so let's move to the next one about the structure. So I think maybe many of you guys who all know, all like you also knows the way how to communicate or how to say hello or how to say greeting with foreign people. But if maybe there's still people don't know, so I will gonna retalk it again. Okay, so the structure. So greeting person. So there's many ways to say hi or to greeting person. You can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or maybe good night. So you can say it's a great pleasure to meet you, or it's a pleasure to see you. So it's a very maybe popular thing. So I will not gonna take a look through it. Okay. So you can also say that it is a I'm so glad to meet you, or it is a great connection with you, like I have typed in the chat. So about the introducing, you can introducing your name, and next to it, where you come from, and next to it is your maybe your years or your age. So I don't think that if you don't like to introduce your age, it is okay. So you just say that my name is maybe Long. I come from Hanoi, and I have 10-year experience working in this field, and I'm excited to be a part of the team or department. You don't need to say we age if you feel it's a little bit sensitive. What you but it's not necessary. You guys know that we don't need to maybe introduce the age to person if we don't feel comfortable. Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next part. Okay, because it's a very maybe easy one. So you say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or great, pleased to see you, or it's a pleasure to meet you. So just remember to take note about this, about the introducing part. So your name and where do you live or where do you come from, how old are you, and maybe the age is not necessary, but you should tell the maybe the new your newer colleague about like you have maybe specific years in the field, or when you are just a newbie, you just say that I am a new person in this field. Okay, so don't need to be shy. Okay, so my name is Long. I come from Hanoi. I'm 30 years old and I am the new engineer. I have 10 years of experience working in this field. I'm excited to be a part of the team or department. Okay, so okay, very easy one. So let's move to the next slide, shall we? Okay, so let's move to the next slide. So let's how to ask a person for personal information and asking for help. So you can ask about the name, what is your name, or where are you from, what is your position, or how long have you been working at. So like I have said before, so there is many way to ask what is your position. You can say that what is your main duty at work, right? Thì this mean nghĩa vụ của bạn ở công ty là gì? So I have wrote it in the chat for you. So you can also say that what is your main responsibilities at work? Well, this mean so let's wait for me a second, okay? Which mean trách nhiệm của bạn ở công ty là gì? Okay, so you guys can see it on the chat. Also, you can also that like what are you in charge of in your company? What are you in charge of in your company? So this means that maybe what is your maybe your main responsibility. Có nghĩa, so this means vị trí. Okay. It's hard to explain in English. So I'm done. So you guys can check it on the Microsoft the chat. Okay, so I have wrote many structure and many new word for you guys in this box. So just remember to take note. Okay. So like I have said, that many way to ask what is your position. You can just ask directly that what is your job. But I think that when you ask someone what is your job, it's a little bit maybe informal or a little bit rude or weird. So you can ask them that what do you do? It's more maybe more formal than okay. Nghĩa là bạn làm gì? Okay. So how long have you been working as? So when a person asks you how long have you been working as, they want to know like how long have you been working in your company? Like you should tell them the time, the specific time. Like you can say that I have been working in this company for more than 10 years. Okay. All right. So let's. So how to asking people for help? So you should use the structure like could you please show me how to, or could you help me with this, or could I bother you for a few minutes? So why you don't use can you and you could you? Because could you is sound more formal than can you. Okay. So just remember when you ask someone asking for help, you should say could you please show me how to, or could you help me with this, or could I bother you for a few minutes. Okay. So there is few help or maybe another way. So you can set that could you do me a favor, có nghĩa là bạn giúp tôi được không. Thì mọi người nhớ là khi mà ở trong tiếng Anh thì chúng ta muốn hỏi ai đấy một cách rất là lịch sự thì chúng ta có thể hỏi là could you, chúng ta có thể dùng could you, tất nhiên là dùng can you cũng được, nhưng mà cái từ could you thì nó sẽ mang nghĩa nó trang trọng và nó lịch sự hơn. Thì bạn có thể cho tôi bạn có thể chỉ cho tôi cách để làm cái này không, và bạn có thể giúp tôi với cái này không, và tôi có thể làm phiền bạn một ít phút không. Thì nếu như ai chưa nhớ thì hoặc là có quên cái từ này rồi, cái từ bother này có nghĩa là làm phiền. Vậy thì tôi có thể làm phiền bạn một lúc không? Ok. So hoặc có thể chúng ta có thể hỏi là could you do me a favor, là bạn có giúp tôi được không? Okay, so let's go to the next part. Okay, this is a very common thing. So let's move to the conversation and practice. So in the exercise, so I will need to call two person. Maybe the one person is A and another person is B. So your job is to read the passage for me, please. So this exercise can help you to improve like your reflection in English. So maybe I can ask Mr. Tang to be A, and so I can ask Miss Jenny Lee, are you here, to be B. Okay. So Miss Jenny Lee, are you here?
Oh, sorry,
Okay,
teacher.
sure.
My mobile phone, the mic is so small. I can listen you.
Oh, okay, sure. You don't need to be sure. Sorry. So you will be I'm sorry. You will be maybe a person B, and Mr. Tang will be the person A. Okay. So let's start the conversation now. Okay. Mr. Tang, please.
Hey, hi Bob. Do you have a few minutes?
Now, yes, now I can.
Okay, so you should say the line like sure, what's up?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Tang already said his line. So it's your turn to set your line. You are a person B. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. So you should say sure, what's up?
Yes, sure, what's up? Yes.
Okay.
Having problem with my computer, I don't know what's wrong with it.
Okay. So person B, please.
Let's go. Take a look at it. Oh, here is the problem. You have a virus. Install the antivirus software that should take care of the problem.
Great, thanks.
Sure, no problem. Do you want my help with anything else?
Thanks for asking. Can you look through this? I want to run a crash with the file. I downloaded it, but something is not working.
Okay, very good. Okay, so thank you for your cooperation. This is Anne. So there is any new word you guys don't know? There is any new word for you?
Teacher,
Mr. Thanh?
I hear some echoes. Could you, is that the mic?
Oh yes. Can you repeat again? Because in my environment it's quite loud. So
I hear the echo noise.
I'm sorry, but
Okay, maybe Miss Julie already mute her mic, so now it's clear.
Okay, sure. So I want to ask you guys that are there any new word in here? You guys don't know?
No.
Because maybe just because you are too good, I see that. Okay, so there is some maybe special word. I want you guys to remember because you know that, but maybe another person who don't know. So I will retalk it. Okay, so we have a word here. It's a software. It's not a very hard word, but maybe just rewrite it. Okay, so this means phần mềm. Okay, software. Okay, so very good. And so let's move to the conversation, maybe two. So there will be maybe just some and that, okay? Because An is just the guy who introduced. So I will be An. So anyone want to try this exercise? Please raise your hand. Okay, so Ian Thai, please. So who you want to be? You want to be some or that?
Yes, teacher.
So you want to be some or that? Just choose one person.
Yeah, I choose some.
Okay, you want to be some. Okay, so let's call another person. So Nguyễn Thị Thắng. So you will be that. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, sure. So hello, Dad.
Let's
Hello,
start.
Dad. Let me introduce you to Sang.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, I'm Sam. How do you do?
I'm doing good. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Sam?
I'm from Quảng Bình province. How about you, Dad?
I'm from Hanoi. How long have you been living here?
I have been staying in Hanoi for 5 years. What's your job, Dad?
I'm currently a sales staff in the VinFast company.
Well, that's a famous car company. I'm also working as a salesman.
Okay.
That's interesting. Excuse me, but what time is now?
Well, it's 10 a.m. now, so I think we should go to the central mall now.
Yes, we should go now.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
Okay, very good. So thank you for your cooperation. So are there any new word you guys don't know? Maybe
No,
this.
teacher.
Okay, maybe this is very maybe many easy word. Okay, So I just want to you guys to know maybe one more structure. So when someone asks you guys that how are you, you can say that I'm fine, or you can say that I'm doing good. This is a very like you can see that I'm doing good. This is a very good phrase, good phrase and structure. Okay. So vậy thì bình thường khi mà chúng ta được hỏi là how are you, là bạn thế nào, bạn có khỏe không, thì chúng ta sẽ thường có một cái mẫu câu nó khá là common, nó khá là phổ biến, là chúng ta sẽ trả lời là I'm fine, tức là tôi rất ổn. Nhưng mà ngoài cái từ I'm fine ra thì em rất là khuyến khích mọi người sử dụng cái mẫu câu khác để cái câu trả lời mình nó trở nên nó gọi là nó bớt phổ biến và nhàm chán hơn. Chúng ta phải nói là I'm doing good, có nghĩa là tôi đang rất là vui, rất là ổn chẳng hạn, hoặc là I am doing great chẳng hạn. Một mang nghĩa tương tự, chúng ta có thể nói là nếu mà chúng ta nói là tôi bình thường, không buồn không vui, thì chúng ta có thể nói là I am so so. Đấy, là bình thường. Bình thường. Đấy, đây là một cái nó khá là hay, nhưng mà khá là ít người. Thực ra là em thấy cũng khá là nhiều người dùng, nhưng mà cũng có thể có một vài người chưa biết. Đó là khi mà chúng ta nói là tôi rất là bình thường, I am so so. Đấy, như mọi người thấy ở trong phần chat, I am so so, có nghĩa là tôi cảm thấy rất là bình thường, không buồn không vui gì cả, thực sự là cảm thấy không có gì đặc biệt cả, không buồn không vui. Okay, so thank you for you guys for your cooperation. So let's move to the next. Okay, so let's move to the discussion. There is still one conversation, but I think that's it's pretty not pretty long. So but we still have time, right? So let's practice with it. Okay. So I will just choose. There will be 3 characters here. So and a character D. So the character D only had 1 line. So I will be character D. So who want to be who want to try this exercise? It is have the similar way as the maybe the previous exercise. So who want to try? Please raise your hand. So you don't need to be shy. Okay. So let's choose Miss Quý Trần. Okay. So who do you want to be? A, B, or C?
I choose B.
You choose B. Okay. So
Yeah.
Miss Phan Nguyễn Thùy Diệu, who do you want to be?
Yes, teacher.
So you want to be A or C? Or D?
B, yes.
Oh, but the previous person already choose B, so it's just A, C, or D.
Okay, I'm C.
Alright, you will be C. So just one more person. So let's choose Nguyễn Thị Thắng. Okay. So are you here? So you will be the person A, I guess, because it's only A left. Okay, so Nguyễn Thị Thắng, are you here? Okay, so maybe you have some problem with your internet. So there will be one more slot for the A. So Mr. Tang, please, can you be a person A for me?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let's get started.
Hello, really nice to meet you all. My name is Carl, and I am new accountant. I'm very excited to be a part of your company.
Great to see you, Clara. My name is John. I'm from marketing department.
Hi, Carla. I'm Linda from the HR department.
Oh yes, Linda. You were the one who called me arrange the interview.
Okay, so who is the person C? Where is the person C? Okay, sure.
Yes, exactly. From the conversation we had, I expected that you would be hired.
Oh really? Thank you.
Okay, so hi, I am Dennis from the accounting department. We will be working together on some tasks. Okay, so
Hi. Great to hear. I'm looking forward to working with you and the department.
Okay, sounds lovely. So let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yes, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Okay, so thank you all you guys for really practice with me. So there's any hard word or any word you guys want to know or you guys just forgot? Like look at here. Do you guys have any word that you find it hard or find it difficult?
No.
Oh no. Okay. So I will just remind you some one of the word. Okay. So when you say when you do interview, you can say the word arrange. Okay. Arrange. So I want you guys to focus or to remember this word. Oh that yeah it's here. It's arrange. So arrange is when you so let me explain this in Vietnamese. Okay. So arrange is being honest, I'm a little bit forgot about this word. Arrange mean
Subset.
subset. Okay, yes, sure. I'm so sorry. Okay, this means subset. Okay.
Preparation for meeting for some things.
Yes, you're right. Arrange is like you change your schedule, or maybe just change the schedule to fit that meeting or that interaction. So this means arrange subset. Okay, so when this was usually used when you have an interview or in meeting. Okay, so thank you. So let's move to discussion. Also the final part of the maybe of the clubhouse today. So what topic to bring up when we meet someone to the first time is a very easy one. Okay, so like okay, I'm sorry. So I'm just spoiled. So you should bring when you meet someone for the first time, you should bring the personal information like the name, the age, the job, the nationality, or the hobby, and also career, job, or how long have you been working here, and your interests, sports, music, and fashion and travel. Okay, so this is a very easy one, so I don't want you guys to maybe waste time to this. So, but I want to you guys, what topic you guys think we shouldn't talk about when we meet a new person? What topic like you shouldn't talk about that you shouldn't talk about when you meet a new person? Do you guys have any idea? What shouldn't we talk when we meet maybe a stranger or a new person?
Are you happy?
Yes. Can you repeat?
Happy,
Can you speak more louder to me? Yes. So can you speak louder? I cannot hear you.
Are you happy music?
Like no, I want to ask you that do you think what you shouldn't talk about when you meet a new person? You shouldn't talk about.
Talk about the private family.
The private.
Private.
The private thing. It's very good.
Salary.
Okay, salary.
I
Very good.
Salary.
Yes, this is very good. The salary. Another one. You said that about a private question. So can you say more specific about what? Like it can be like age or maybe something that is very private. All right. So Mr. Tang, do you have any opinion? Like what shouldn't we talk about with a new stranger, with a new person when we first meet them? What shouldn't we talk about?
You shouldn't like the age and
age.
Yes. For the first time, we should not like them about the age. For the careers interaction, I think in this in your suggestions, I select only the age.
Okay. You've got a really good. You guys all have a really good point. So I will show their answer here. Okay. So some topic I think that we should not raise when we talking to someone for the first time. To be honest, like their marital status, like are they married or not, or do they have a boyfriend or girlfriend? So this is a really sensitive question or the very private question. And so the second one is their income and salary. And the third is about their weight, especially for women. So to be honest, I think that we shouldn't talk about any any person weight. It's not about women. We shouldn't maybe become shaming about another person weight or about their appearance. Okay, so just I just remember quote that like we shouldn't ask a woman about her age, and we shouldn't man a man about her about his salary or the income. This is a very sensitive question, so just remember this, okay? Just remember, don't ask about their marital status, um, because in Vietnamese maybe it's okay, but in but for overseas person or the foreign person, I don't think this is a very formal way. Okay, so just remember, don't ask about the income, the weight, or don't ask about the marital status. Okay, all right. So I think this is the end of the clubhouse today. I met the person who made this slideshow. We met it before the Lunar New Year, but because now the Lunar New Year is maybe over. But I just wish you guys to have a really great night and really great day. So this is the end of the clubhouse today. So do you guys have any question for me? Anyone?
We will be the host for the next class.
I afraid maybe the next week I will not be a host, but maybe in the future we can meet again. Okay, so thank you for all of you guys today, because you guys has did a very good job and you guys provide me some very useful information. And so I wish you guys have a really good time with your family, because it's just nearly it's very late now. So just have a great night. Okay. Have a good night. Okay, so goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, see you. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much, teacher.
Okay, that is very nice of you. So thank you for answering my call or answering to the reminder today. Okay.
Yes.
Bye bye. Good night.
Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Tang. Okay, you did a great job today. Yes. Do you have any question? Or maybe not. Okay. So goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Do you guys have any question for me? Because I see that you guys haven't quit. Okay, maybe not. So have a good night, okay? See you.
Hello. Hello.